So thank you again so much for coming. So your talk was essentially about presenting Jesus among other gods. How would you suggest presenting Jesus to those who have no God at all?
Great question, because there's no point offering him as the divine expression of God if they don't even believe in God. You can have a long answer to this, you can have a short answer to this. Let me give you a short one. So rather than going to the MIT, we'll do it at Yale. Who is God? In the claims of the Bible, God is the personal, moral, infinite first cause of this world. He's the personal, moral, infinite being who is prior to this very world itself and the creator of the world. Now, no matter how you section physical, concrete reality, let me give you 3 stages here. No matter how you section physical, concrete reality, you will end up with a state of affairs where the reason for that reality's existence is not in itself. It is something prior to that. No matter how you section out physical, concrete reality, no physical quantity explains its own self. Contrary to what even Hawking would assert about the law of gravity, which is another story in itself. No physical, concrete reality explains its own existence. Number 2, when you look at intelligibility anywhere, in the scientific arena, in the historic arena, in the arena of literature, you always assume an intelligence behind it. For example, if you walked onto a different planet and you saw 10 million stones in a perfect triangle, you may reasonably conclude that over several billion years, that came together. For whatever reason, but it came together. There's no reason to posit that somebody came and put those 10 million stones into a triangle. There's no reason for that. But if you walk 10 steps later, and I see a note saying, "Hi, Ravi. Did you bring any recipes? Any curry powder with you?" You know what? Even the Hi Ravi would have given me pause and said, "My goodness, how did these 6 letters come together?" There's no other way. You may as well try to explain the arrival of a dictionary because of an explosion in a printing press. You just don't move in that direction. So number 1, no physical, concrete reality explains its own existence. Number 2, anytime you see intelligibility, you see intelligence behind it. Take a look at this. I've been with Francis Collins 2 or 3 times. We've spoken together. We were together at Johns Hopkins. And Dr. Collins, who was one of the co-mappers of the human DNA, before I spoke, he spoke. And he showed a slide on the screen. On the left side of the screen was exposed, the right side covered. And he showed a magnificent stained glass window. He said, "That's from York Minster Cathedral in England. Thousands of pieces in this brilliant design." It was fascinating to see. Then he uncovered the right side to show something even more spectacular. He said, "You know what you're looking at now?" He said, "A vertical section of the human DNA." And the audience just gasped at it. He said, 3.1 billion bits of information in there. He didn't say anything. He took a guitar and sang after that.